The Fort Wayne trail system certainly adds to the quality of life in this city and creates substantial economic impact. I'm WTHR reporter Kevin Rader, and joining me in the Fort Wayne Museum of Art for Comcast Newsmakers is Greenways Manager Ritchie. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here with you.
You have the greatest number of miles of greenways and trails of any community in Indiana.
Yeah.
How is that?
We have about 70 miles here. Well, just basically, we've had a great deal of support from our elected officials, but most importantly, it's our community advocates here in Fort Wayne that have really come together to really promote trails. And they've gotten the city and the county and the state of Indiana involved in building more trails for the citizens of Fort Wayne.
Obviously, it's not just the trails, it's how they're used. Are they used?
Absolutely. We have, actually, we have some trail counters, which are little infrared cameras located at eight or nine different locations on our trail system, and we have over 500,000 users a year.
Well, that's fantastic. You've received some awards for this too. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. We're most proud of the most recent award, which we received back in May during Bicycle Month. The League of American Bicyclists named Fort Wayne as a bicycle-friendly community. This is actually a big deal for those communities throughout the country that are striving to make their communities more connected and safer for bicyclists and pedestrians. This is a really big honor. So I think there are 5 other communities in Indiana that have also received this designation from the League of American Bicyclists, so we're very proud of it. And then in the past, we've received numerous awards from the Federal Highways Administration and the State Department of Transportation for several of our trail projects.
Now, I think we all know what a trail is, but give me an idea of exactly what a greenway is.
Well, a greenway is more of a linear parkway. It's a multi-use trail generally following a river or a riparian corridor or a stream corridor. But you could also consider a greenway, perhaps an old railroad corridor. Many of the old railroad corridors, such as the Monon Trail or the Puffer Belly Trail here in Fort Wayne, they are considered rail trails, but they're also linear parkways. They can be considered a greenway. So a greenway is more of a multi-use trail that's along a green corridor or linear parkway. When
most municipalities are cutting back this day and age because of lack of funds, how are you guys able to do this?
Well, fortunately, we've been very lucky in getting a lot of federal participation in our projects, federal funds, but it's really our citizens, our trail advocates here in the Fort Wayne community that have raised a lot of money through partnerships with foundations and businesses, and even individuals have donated a great deal of money.
Do you have any big, bold plans for 2013?
Well, we've got another 5 miles that we hope to build and put on the ground here in 2013. So we're just plugging away every year at building more and more miles. And thanks to the encouragement of our mayor, Mayor Tom Henry, and also our citizens, we're doing a great job here in Fort Wayne.
So the future looks bright?
It does look very bright, yes.
Do you find that people are actually using this for transportation in these economic times?
Definitely. We just did a survey earlier this year, and we're finding out that more and more of our trail users are actually using the trails for transportation purposes. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was around 30% of our trail users that filled out the survey use the trails as transportation.
And the bonus for that is they're healthier.
Oh, absolutely. They're definitely healthier. Yep. And you know, we're really working to achieve a better quality of life for citizens of Fort Wayne and Allen County. And one way of doing that is to build more and more trails and connect our community.
Fort Wayne Greenways Manager, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
That's Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Kevin Rader.